My name is Mohamad Chakaki, and I too am American. So it's a story, and it's a cold, rainy night in the fall, and it's Washington, D.C., at the corner of 16th and U, which is right down the street from where I live. And I'm at the bus stop underneath the shelter. And if you step into the street and look down the hill, you can actually see the White House. I'm sitting sharing the shelter with a homeless man, and his bags are between the two of us. He's visibly drunk. I'm kind of in a quiet mood, but he obviously wants to talk. And he asked me my name, and that's when everything changes. He grabs his bags and kind of slides them a little closer to him, and then he starts to ask me, why am I here? Why don't I go back to where I came from? And why do my people always like to blow things up? And whether I was going to blow him up. It was kind of strange. I didn't feel threatened at all, but it was definitely weird. And after berating me for about a minute or two, he just picked up his stuff and in the rain walked across the street to the next bus stop. My name is Mohamad, and so that was my answer, and that's what changed everything for him. It's strange also because I've gotten all kinds of responses when I tell people my name on the street to strangers. Sometimes they hug me, and obviously other times they hate. And I think the reason I do the work that I do is because I like the hugs and I don't like the hate. And I think America is more about hugs than it is about hate. I do the work I do because it makes me feel whole. I mean, it just kind of comes from the inside there. I don't try to think too much about how others would perceive it, but the kind of satisfaction I'd get out of it, and particularly that feeling. So it started with a really keen interest in the outdoors and being out in nature. And I can kind of think back and connect some of that to my childhood, playing at the edges kind of the ocean and forests. And then also growing up in a relatively urban area, also just playing on streets. At some point, I think I realized that to kind of have other people, other young people, also enjoy those kinds of experiences out in nature, I also had to address social issues in the work that I do. And so that's how it went from this keen interest in environment to also thinking about social justice and understanding that those two are connected. And then deeply understanding that issues of both environmental and social justice are related to values and ethics. And I think that's what I mean by wholeness, is just kind of understanding the issues that we do from a more holistic perspective, and not doing them kind of ad hoc, piecemeal or fragmented. And again, that connects me to my own personal wholeness. That's why I do the work I do, because it makes me feel whole.